two births, so it was already a baby. And I said, I don't want to have any more. I don't want to go through this anymore. Tie my tubes, do whatever you got to do. I don't want to go through this anymore. They said they won't do that to you. Not under direct. You're right now under a situation where you're miscarrying. If we do it, you may regret it later. You're a young girl. So 5 years later, I went to go to the doctor. And I went to the doctor for a cold. And Dr. Wilson, the one that delivered my kids, I went to him and I says, Dr. Wilson, I says, I'm sick. And little Casey and Lloyd, they were my hot pursuiters. They took me wherever, not Casey, the boys. They're with me. We're in the little Volkswagen. We go to the bridge in Isoleta to Dr. Wilson's office, and I'm like sick, and he goes and he checks me. He says, well, baby, he says, you have the flu. A really bad flu, but there's a damn thing I can't do for you. I'm like, why? Little Casey and Lloyd were already in their teens. They're pregnant. And little Casey and Lloyd were jumping over. I was crying. Well, then we lived on Raymack. I cried all the way home. I didn't even know how to explain this to Casey 5 years later. I'm pregnant again. And we went through a lot. I went through a lot. I wasn't ready to miscarry again. And then I went into the living room and I was crying over Casey and Lloyd went running in the house and Dad, and I was crying and I says, I got some bad news, and he was crying. He goes, what's the matter? Are you sick? I said, I got the flu. And he was sitting down on the chair and I says, I'm pregnant, and he just went, it's okay. I'm like, oh, are you mad at me? He says, no. He says, this time we're going to make it. And they pushed me around in a wheelchair.
So you were sad the day that I invited you?
So by pushing me in a wheelchair to keep you was like, I didn't think I could have any more kids. And then when we got her name, we were at the Elephant View and I was pregnant. They said it's a girl. We were there and I saw the marina. So that's why I want my daughter to be Marina, because we found out it's a girl, and I wanted Marina because it's a beautiful name. And then there was a cab driver. Her name is Shoshana, and she was Jewish. And Casey said, okay, you pick the first name, I picked the second name. So he picked Shoshana. But he went to the cab driver and he asked her, and she was also gay. She was a lesbian. And he says, I love your name, and my wife is pregnant, and we're very close. And I want to know if we can give our daughter your name. And she said she would be proud. So we did. So then when I had Marina, Shoshana came, a lesbian woman, and wanted to do, to be honest, I never said this, she wanted to have the same surgery. And she's now, if I could see her, it would be the weirdest thing in the world to know that, to let her know that my kid went through the same thing all her years that she wanted to do with her son. But she's not Shoshana anymore. I would never know how to get a hold of her because she's no longer Shoshana. She changed her name. All I know is something about her. Louis Cuevas that helped her change her name. Louis Cuevas used to drive the cab. She's no longer a girl. And then, so I went through that, and it was hard because right then and there when I had her, they told me, we have to burn, tie, clip, anything, because if you have another baby, you won't survive. And it's a miracle that, because at the time when I was having, they gave me a choice. They gave Casey a choice. If it comes down to it, who are you going to save? Your child or the wife? And he kept saying, my wife, she's alive, my wife. And I kept telling him, no, my daughter, she has a chance to live, I don't. And so we fought about that. But anyway, he finally was born. So for 27 years. And when she started telling me about her change, I cried. I haven't told you this, but I cried. I got drunk on my ass to her. I couldn't even get up. I threw shit. I hit Beef. I hit Joe. I beat him up. I slugged him in the face. And It was difficult.
But why? You knew my whole life.
Because
You had to have known my entire
I
life.
knew your whole life. You know what? A parent knows. And I used to tell your dad this, okay? This is about Joey. I used to tell your dad this when Joey was 10 years old. Joey was my babysitter. I used to wear these little tiny red shorts that belonged to Angelique. And she
I stood as an a la carte.
Oh,
All right,
thank you. She used to wear these shorts and heated. In case he would say, you faggot, you joto, you faggot, you joto. I used to, don't call him that. He would stay with my kid every summer. He was my babysitter. Faggot, you name. So I used to fight with Casey. And I used to tell him, you better shut up. Because if you don't, it's going to happen to your own. You have a sister like this. If you don't shut up, it's going to happen to one of yours. And it did. And then when, at the time Marina decided to come out, it was very hard because nobody accepted her. Albuquerque High School did not accept her. I had to deal with Casey out there and Frank Chavez. I wrote him a letter and I hated him. But I said, if you want your kid, you're going to have to accept her for who she is because she's no longer our little girl. And I had to tell him that. And so when he came, by the time he came out, he accepted it. He realized this is what was it. And I can understand right now the change as a parent, you never wish that on your family. You never wish that. You never want that to be. You never want that. Because
Is it because you don't want you don't want your but you don't want your child to have to go through that, or you don't want to have to feel that way as a parent?
as a parent, to be honest, as me, going through the whole change, as a parent, it's hard to know that your kid's gay, for one. Accepting it is another thing. But I accepted it. I agreed with it. I was fine with it. But then when you told me you were changing your name, and when you did that day, and I even said it, and you can ask, I got drunk. You died, and like I had to say that. My daughter died. She died on this day, and I now have a son. And God helped me to accept it and know how to change it so I don't lose my son. That was one of the hardest things in the world. Till this day, it's been difficult because I don't want to say something wrong. I don't want to, I call him Marina. I don't mean to, but for 27 years, he's been my Marina.